Hey guys, in this video we're going to look at 8 of the most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures. And then we're going to rank them from 8 all the way to 1, with 1 being the most unusual of them all. So let's get started. At number 8 is this giant Mutating Leo from 2012. This is the normal size Mutating Leo from 2012. Let's see if we can mutate him quickly. I want to show you guys how big the giant one compared to the normal one. Come on, Leo. Let's do this. There we go. One thing I like about this Mutating Leo from 2012 is the arms actually have extra points of articulation, which makes it easier when you transform him into the pet turtle mode, because you can really bend and twist the arms and tuck them away. All right, now this big guy comes with the giant katanas as well. Okay, this is gonna be hard to mutate because he is so big. I hope my camera can actually fit this guy in the frame. Now the big guy, this big guy doesn't have the same amount of points of articulation because the arms do not move like the small one. And here we go. So you can't even get the head because he is so big. I'm just gonna let him sit. So there you have it. At number 8, this big guy. He makes the list because he is a giant mutating Ninja Turtle action figure. At number 7 on the most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures would be these blind boxes by Takara Tomy. They are Japanese. I don't believe they were available anywhere else but in Japan. I got them online on eBay and I like them a lot. These boxes look identical at a first glance, so you don't know what character you're gonna get, thus it's a blind box. But then if you look closely, you can actually see that each box has a number, and the number translates to what character you're gonna get. So that's really cool. That means you will not get duplicates, which is amazing, because I know you guys probably have experienced buying blind boxes or blind bags and you end up with many of the same things, right? So this is kind of cool that they do this. So let's open them up and we'll see what each character looks like. All right, we have everything unboxed. Each box comes with 1 character card like this, 1 figure, and the weapons. Let's look at Raph. Come on. These guys are so tiny. Each figure has 6 points of articulation. So the arms can move, the legs can move, and the knees bend. So 6 points of articulation. One sad thing, actually 2 sad things about these figures would be the head doesn't move and you can't really store the weapons on their belt because they're just decoration apparently. So that's kind of sad because it would have been cool if you could do that. But each figure can actually hold their weapons, so that's awesome. So there you have it, number 7 on the list of the most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures. Coming up on number 6 is this goofy looking Ninja Turtles action figure. What could this one possibly do? Well, this one is called the Toot Tot. So this is supposed to be a toddler Leonardo, and it can toot. I love how the face also changes a little bit as he's tooting. This one retails for $5 and it was released last year. The whole body is made of rubber. There is no points of articulation. It can only do one thing, which is to toot. And they make all 4 turtles in this version as well. I just got Leo because I don't think I need 4 Tootin turtles in my house. So there you have it. At number 6, the Tootin Tot. At number 5 are these T-Sprint's Ninja Turtles action figures. These are Ninja Turtles on wheels, essentially. Let's take a look at them. So the arms and the legs can move as the wheel turns. Whoa! And the head can actually turn. That's amazing, isn't it? So I've got all 4 turtles, and they each has their own weapon. And so you can do this. Whoa! Or you can ride the car. The car doesn't have anything special to it other than this piece right here that is supposed to be for the belly of the turtle. Kind of like that. So the point is you can do that. Whoa! That's number 5 on the list of most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures. Whee! Number 4 on the list are these Kinder Joy Ninja Turtles action figures. These are really cute. They look almost like Lego or Mega Bloks minifigures, but they're not. They're Kinder Joy. The material they use is pretty good quality plastic. Each figure has 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation. Each figure also has their weapons. And the way the weapons work, they are using ball joints almost. So they rotate freely in the hand and also ball joint on the waist there. So it can turn like such. Pretty unusual, pretty unique, and pretty different, right? I like them because they're cute. They have the details that would consider or categorize them as high quality action figures. So that's your number 4. Number 3 on the list is this mutating party wagon action figure. Well, it's not really an action figure when it's in the party wagon mode. But wait until I transform this guy into Splinter. What? Splinter, yes. You can see him kind of peeking inside there. Let's see if I still remember how to do this, because it's been a while. coming back to me now. Slowly but surely. There we go. Oh, nope. That is not right. Forgot that I needed to do this first. There we go. Then do that. There we go. Well, that was embarrassing. I was just winging it, you guys. Ta-da! Got Splinter back. Splinter has 1 point of articulation for sure, but then the arms can somewhat move. Not much. And the feet can rotate like that. So I don't know if you would count that as points of articulation. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, 3 points of articulation. Coming up at number 2 on the list are these mutations into weapons action figures. So these guys could mutate into their own weapons. So Leo could mutate into the twin katanas, and Raph could mutate into the sais, and Mikey could mutate into the nunchucks. Now, there's a mystery surrounding this action figure line, and that is, why was there no Donatello made for this line? I don't think anyone knows. And if you think about it, Donnie should be able to mutate into a bow staff pretty easily, because I would think that these guys are actually more complicated to make, right? So I don't understand why there was no Donnie, so that was sad. But anyway, we've got the 3 of them right here, and I'm going to mutate them. Actually, just kidding, I'm just going to mutate Leo. Whoa! Let's see if I still remember how to do this. It's coming back. It's coming back, you guys. That's your first katana sword. Again, you want to be very, very careful because these guys are pretty fragile. There you have it. Number 2 of the most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures. And finally, the number 1 spot of the most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures goes to these 4 Dark Turtles. Let's see if I can stand Dark Mikey, because as you guys can see, his legs are a little bit weird. I think he will fall down here in a minute because he's pretty unstable. I mean, why did they make the legs look like that? See? I told you. I called it. Alright, so these are the Dark Turtles from 2003 series. So these are the dark or the evil clones of the Ninja Turtles. That's Dark Leo, that's Dark Raph, and this is Dark Mikey, and that's Dark Donnie. Each figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of articulation. But Donnie has a tail that can kind of move a little bit, so I guess he has 8. Each figure looks kind of scary, but it's pretty detailed, which is amazing. So there you have it. At number 1, the Dark Turtles. What do you guys think? Do you agree with the ranking of these unusual Ninja Turtles action figures? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Well, I hope you enjoyed that review of the top 8 most unusual Ninja Turtles action figures. Now, if you are a collector like myself and many others on this channel, you might be wondering if any of these guys are actually valuable in the secondary marketplaces. You see, as a collector, sometimes we want to know if the things that we collect actually have value or not. Well, I'm happy to report that more than half of these action figure lines are actually quite valuable in the secondary marketplaces. At number 1, of course, would be the Dark Turtles. Surprisingly, these simple action figures are actually pretty valuable. I think it's because they are pretty rare. Even when they were around in the early 2000s, I don't think they were produced extensively. So that's why they are quite valuable these days. And number 2 would be the Mutations into Weapons action figures. They are also rare. You can get them on eBay. It's a hit or miss though, because not many people would have them or would sell them. So best of luck if you're looking for those action figures. And then number 3 will be this giant Mutating Leo figure that can't even fit in this camera frame. He is somewhat rare because he is so big, and again, I don't think they made a lot of those back in the day. Number 4 will be the Japanese version of the Ninja Turtles action figures. Number 5 will be the Splinter that can mutate into the party wagon. And then number 6 and 7 will be these two. And then number 8 is the Tooting Tot. I don't think it is valuable at all in the secondary marketplaces. Well, number 1, because it's still available for purchase, so it's not rare. And number 2, because it is not a unique action figure or useful action figure, because all it can do is toot. So that would make him not super valuable. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything, and we'll see you in the next videos.